My name's Brittni De La Mora, and this is
Antonio.
And we are currently in Naples, Italy, having an amazing time at a conference to bring awareness of pornography. And so today we have Pastor Antonio, and I just want to ask you to share just a little bit of your testimony with us.
Well, I was 15 when I started watching pornography, and I started with DVDs. And so I got really hooked when the internet came in my home. You know, my father bought one computer, but he didn't have any, technology knowledge. So I was alone with this computer, and quickly I found out that on the internet you can, watch a lot of pornography.
Right.
So I got really hooked, and I started watching it every day, more than once a day. And after 2 or 3 years, I got addicted to pornography. It was very strong. Like my mind was continuously planning to when I was going to watch pornography, how I was going to watch pornography. It really took my mind. I mean, it was very strong.
Earlier today, you were talking about some of the effects that pornography has on the brain. Can you share those with us today?
Yeah, we have a system in our brain called the reward path, where this chemical is called dopamine is released when we do something that we enjoy, and it's a good thing. I mean, it's a God-made design that when we do something that we enjoy, this chemical is released. But pornography goes into our brain and asks for dopamine. I mean, it's like the pornography asks our brain, I want to feel pleasure, and our brain releases this kind of the dopamine. And the problem is that after a while, our brain gets saturated. So to feel the same pleasure, you need more pornography.
Wow.
So from one time a week, you go 2 times and 3 times. That's not the only thing. Then you need more extreme pornography to feel the same pleasure. So from watching man and woman, you start watching, group sex or, other things that are very extreme.
Right. So we know that Jesus set you free.
Yes,
Can you
amen.
tell us how you entered into this freedom where you no longer are a slave to addiction?
Yeah, it was a process more than just a day event. But actually I can remember one day when I was in my room and I was praying, Lord, please, get me free, set me free from this. And I felt God told me, you're doing the wrong battle. Because I was fighting pornography, trying to fight pornography. And God told me, actually, you should focus your energy in falling in love with me more.
So good.
So when I did that, I started worshiping God. And, when temptation came, I would just stand up and, quoting Bible verses, worshiping God, protecting myself from internet, putting filters on my cell phone. That really helped me see Jesus in a different way, having a deeper relationship with Jesus. That was the key point for my freedom.
That's incredible. And if you can, real quickly, just give me a couple practical steps. If there's people out there and they're struggling with pornography, what advice would you give them?
Yeah, the first and the most important thing is talk with somebody. That's, pornography is a battle that we don't have to do it by ourselves.
Right.
Because in the solitude, in the loneliness, pornography has its power. So we have to go into the light, come out of darkness, go into the light. So just talk to a friend or a mature believer, a leader, and just expose your problem with no fear. And that's the first step. And the second step is one thing that I always ask, the people that I help. It's like, take a piece of paper, divide it in 2. And on the first part, just write what you want to be in 10 years. The best you can be. Spiritual, your family, your work, whatever. And then on the second part, just write what you're going to be in 10 years if you continue to watch pornography. And then make a plan to be the first person you want to be. So make a strategy plan, different steps, different things you want to do to be in 10 years what God has called you to be.
That's amazing. Hey, you guys, Antonio has a new book, and it is called
PornoToxina.
Be sure to check that out, you guys. From an ex-porn star and from a former porn addict, we are here to say that Jesus can and will set you free if you would just surrender your life to Him. We're so grateful and thank you that you tuned in today. We love you. God bless you.
God bless you.